Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to the ShipFlip channel. It is Sunday, December 1st, 2019. We're getting into the final month here and of course quarter four. So I wanted to put some strategy here for Sunday while you're sitting on your couch. I did this yesterday while I was watching some college football. I'm going to do a little bit more of it today. But what you need to be looking out for is obviously you know that Black Friday was this past Friday. Cyber Monday is tomorrow. So people are shopping this time of year. And you saw my other video maybe where I told you why you should have your items listed for this. But also in that video, I mentioned having your eyes and ears open to some deals because of Black Friday, and some of the stores will be having Black Friday deals. But there's a third part because everyone that's replacing their items is going to then put their old items up on Facebook Marketplace, and they're not really going to be looking and investigating the best deals and all of that. So you can really get some bargains on some items from Facebook Marketplace that people are moving on from because they just replaced them on Black Friday or whatever. And we're talking video game consoles, TVs, whatever. You need to be scouring Facebook Marketplace today and tomorrow because people have replaced these items and they are going to be selling these items cheap. And they are in position right now because they just spent money and they would like a little bit more money for the holidays or what have you. They're in position right now to kind of wheel and deal. So you want to strike now. You don't want to wait, 2-3 weeks until they've, until they're, in a better situation and they don't have to worry about it. You want to strike now while getting rid of the item quickly is on their mind, because people are going to be all over this as well. People are buying some of these used items for Christmas gifts. But this is the best time of year to get deals on Facebook Marketplace. So I wanted to put that on your radar. Make sure you're out there looking at Facebook Marketplace today, looking at OfferUp, looking at Let Go, and trying to find some used items that people have kind of moved on from. One that I'm picking up tomorrow, I'm going to have the person drop it off for me while I'm working out at the YMCA. It's a Nintendo DS Blue Edition. I'm getting it for $25. Okay, and this is going to sell easily for $80 or $90, and that's because the person probably just bought a Switch or whatever they bought on a Black Friday deal, and because they got a deal, they're going to be okay with kind of passing that savings on to you, right? Like, they don't care that the item is worth this. They want to move on from it quickly, and so they're going to give you a deal on it. And so I'm getting a Nintendo DS Blue. It's a 3DS actually. If you're familiar with those systems. It's a 3DS that I'm getting for $25 with the original box and all the paperwork and all of that. So that's going to be great. Cleveland Browns vintage starter jacket. Probably not something that was replaced, but something that somebody put up there at this time of year, maybe to free up some money so that they could buy something that they really want. And so this is why you need to be looking at Facebook Marketplace right now. Desperate times call for desperate measures. So some of these people are just throwing items up there hoping that they can turn it into cash so that they can go buy a gift for somebody for Christmas. So you're going to help them out with that as well. But definitely get on Facebook Marketplace today. You're going to find crazy deals. I found a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade game for a couple $100. You can sell those for $600-700 local pickup all day. Probably going to go grab that with the truck this week as well. Get the Cleveland Browns jacket Monday at 5:15. 12 o'clock, I've got scheduled the pickup of the 3DS. And so those are just three items that I can grab on Monday that I spent, a little bit of time on the weekend here while watching football, looking those items up and finding them on Facebook Marketplace. And that's going to be $500 that I make on Monday, just like that. Without shipping or doing any of that stuff, just on the side, because I decided to look at, Facebook Marketplace. Now, obviously, I'm going to plan here to find some better deals and more deals today because people are going to be throwing stuff out or getting rid of it. And also on Monday, the biggest online shopping day of the year, you can expect people to start putting their old items up. So I hope this was useful to you. I hope it gave you some strategy to take part in this Sunday. While you're watching the Eagles beat the Dolphins. I didn't actually tell you that my trip to Notre Dame was awesome. They won 40-7. They followed that up with a 45-27 win against Stanford. 10 wins in the books. First time they did it 3 times in a row here, 3 years in a row. First time they've done that since Lou Holtz was coach. You see up here, we got a championship last time Lou Holtz was coach. So I'm pretty stoked about that. Enough about football, though. Just want to let you know why I'm excited. and how my trip went. So it went well. I was able to find some of those Notre Dame bags to flip. I went into the TJ Maxx's as well and found some regional sports items to flip. A lot of Indiana Hoosiers gear. Found some Indiana Pacers. Found a good bit of Notre Dame as well. And so those will all be items that you'll be seeing in my store soon to flip. Other than that, go Birds and keep on flipping.